We're having a fantastic day out here today, aren't we, girl? We are out here at Spring Creek, Collier Park, taking a walk, just enjoying the day. And I tell you, disability sucks. Disability sucks, and the reason it sucks is because you really don't have anything to do. And I know that sounds kind of strange. I'm switching arms back and forth. But, you know, when I became disabled, I was on a lot of medications, and I really didn't have a clear head as to what was going on in my life. And yes, I still am disabled, very disabled. However, I have gotten off some of those medications, and it has brought back, see if we can get over here and get a nice shot. I'm trying to get out of your way. Have a little bit clearer head. And one of the things I discovered is, before I became disabled, I was a person who always had a lot of purpose in my life. And if I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I'm enjoying the beautiful scenery around here. But I always had a lot of purpose in my life, a lot of what I would consider meaning. And there's somebody down here fishing. And so I had a reason to get up in the morning, a reason to exist, a reason to set goals and move forward. And what I found is that when I became disabled, I really went away. The reason it went away, I'm trying to hide somebody from the camera here. The reason it went away is because you're taken care of. Everything is taken care of. Your bills are taken care of. Your medical's taken care of. And so you have, come on, get down here, come on. Come on, get down here. And so when you get up during the day, you really have no place to be, nothing to do. My dad and I used to argue about that. You know, he'd be like, well, son, just get up and volunteer and go out and help the community. And I'm a person who kind of has to have a little bit of passion and meaning behind whatever it is I've done. And I've got up and I've volunteered before. Let's see if we can get you guys a nice little shot over there. There we go. We'll see if we can't get down here in a minute. See if we can't do that. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's see if we can do that. And so I volunteer for things I was passionate about through my life. After I became disabled and the medication I was on, I was just kind of blah. Just existing. And I tried, getting up, working out, weightlifting. Just telling you this because changing the channel, getting some stories out there, getting some content out there. But I'd just get up and exist. Medicate with sugar, medicate with medications, take my dog out for a walk or do whatever, but really didn't even do much of that. Sat around on the computer, played games all day. Let's go down here, Denali. Not what you would consider to be, I guess, the healthiest lifestyle. And I think that's what I would call probably the hidden danger of disability. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to even hear me, so I'm just going to take you down here, let you experience this, enjoy it for a minute. I'm going to turn off the auto tracking feature on the phone and we're just going to enjoy the moment together. How's that sound? All right, let's see here. There we go. Come on, there we go. There we go. All right. I'm going to turn this around. Well, let's see if it does it. Let's see it. Whoa. There we go. Look at that. Okay. There we go. That's beautiful, isn't it? What about down? Hey, stay there. Stay there. Sit right there. Sit. Everybody wants to see you. Say hi to everybody. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, girlfriend. There you are. Oh, look at that. There you are, huh? All right. Okay, look at that. Look at that. All right. All right. Look at that. There she is. All right. There she is. All right. Let's see here. Let's go. All right, let's go. There we are. So, it's talking about the hidden danger of being disabled. And that is the hidden danger, is lack of purpose. A human being needs a purpose, a reason to get up, a reason to move forward. They need a certain level of, what would you call it, friction and stress in their life. And I think one of the things that I discovered once I got my medication squared around years later, and I was originally diagnosed with schizophrenia when I came back from Iraq, so it was a misdiagnosis. And so when they got my diagnosis switched around and got my meds back on track, and I finally started to decide that, hey, I might like to go back to work, which I did. I discovered that purpose, discovered that meaning in life, and it was something I hadn't experienced in years. And it became quite addictive in a good way. Unfortunately, what I also discovered was that, yes, indeed, I am disabled. Too disabled to maintain what they call meaningful employment. And that was devastating. And so when I had to quit, I was like, man, what am I going to do now? What am I going to, oh shit, that sun's shining right in the camera. Let's see if we can do this, Denali. It's like, what am I going to do now with my life? I have no reason, once again, to get up out of bed. Family situation's different. Mom has passed away. Oh, that sun is bright, isn't it? And so I just existed again. And I knew that I needed to do something. I knew that, me being the kind of person that I am, I needed to have some reason to, hey, slow it down. Some reason to get up in the morning, some reason to do something. And working out, again, wasn't doing it, even though I'm on better medications and so forth. It just wasn't what I needed. And so I started this YouTube channel. And I started it, I asked people in live streams before I quit doing live streams with the dogs. I asked people, I said, why do you think I started this YouTube channel? And they said, well, show off your dogs. And it's like, actually, no, I needed a purpose. I needed a reason to get up and to have goals and to have meaning again during the day, because I knew that the direction that I was heading, I was slowly finding myself drifting back. Hey, slow it down. Drifting back into that place that I was at, no matter how hard I tried to, come on, hey, come on, man. No matter how hard I tried to stay motivated, which I don't like that word. No matter how hard I tried to stay disciplined to, let's say, getting up in the morning, taking care of the house, the basic things. I was taking care of the house. I was, maintaining the basics in life, and I'm walking backwards because of that sun. But I was maintaining the basics in life. Come on, let's go down here and see if we can get out of the sun for a minute. But I wasn't really making any progress on anything. I didn't have that meaning that I was really looking for. And so I thought, well, I'll start a YouTube channel, but What do I want to start a YouTube channel on? I need to sit down somewhere. I'm Denali. Let's see, where can we sit down someplace in the shade? What do I start a YouTube channel on? So I thought about going back to my old haunts where I basically started with social media, which was I was in PSYOP. I'm watching y'all. I really am. I'm also watching this beautiful scenery out here, and I hope that I'm able to get you some views of it, because it really is. It's amazing. Let's see if we can find someplace to sit down up here, Denali. I want people to be able to enjoy this as much as we are without you. Let's see, there is a log up here. So let's go up here. So as I'm running my yap here, so you're gonna step on that rope, aren't you? So I thought about, well, oh, look at that, it's a nice bench. Thought about, well, I'll go back to PSYOP type stuff, international relations, things I know about, current events that are going on here. But in order for me to really do it properly, I feel like, I'd need to go out and do the research, cite the references, make sure that, I had everything in order before I put out a video, which would take a lot of editing. And so I nixed that idea pretty quickly. Then, I'm watching where I'm walking here. Thank you very much for understanding. We're getting up here and we can sit down in a minute. Then I thought about, well, what about doing some AI content? And that took me about probably 5 minutes to say, nope, that's not going to happen. There's the sun in our face again. And then I thought, okay, what's my passion? What's something that means a lot to me? And one of the things, here's a nice stump up here, Denali. Let's show them the stump that we're going up to sit on. And then maybe we can give them a nice background to the river, huh? Come here, give me your rope. I'm getting sick of you getting tangled up in that thing. All right, let's go up here. Come on, girl. So I thought, well, maybe veteran-related content would be something that I would be interested in doing. So I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and sit down, girl. Let's sit down on this black bark here. All right. There you go. I know, you're hot. But it's a nice cool breeze here. So I thought, okay, I'll make veteran-related content, but where do I want to make it? Out here in the woods. Who goes out in the woods with me? The monster down here and the pit bull at home. They go out in the woods with me. So let's do that. But I didn't have a good, reliable vehicle and hadn't had one in a while. And so I decided to improvise. And I tried to make a couple videos with the dogs, and they clicked. And so we're stuck at home in November. No way to really get out because I had a vehicle that wasn't reliable and I didn't want to take on car payments at the time. And so I was like, well, we'll just make videos here at home. And I intended to make videos with veterinary. Oh, there's a little squirrel. There's a little chipmunk up there. And the addiction happened. I made a couple videos of the dogs. Everybody loved the dogs. I wanted to share the dogs with people. And yet I knew that that was not fulfilling my purpose, my meaning, my passion, which was to just make videos like this, make Gooby style videos where I just talk and people come in and either enjoy the conversation or whatever happens. And so I got caught up in this loop, which I had to break recently, so that I could just come back out here and find my purpose again. Unfortunately, right now, as you can see, for us, it's winter time, and I mean that seriously. Your summer is our winter. Your winter is our summer, where we can go out, take the Mastiff out. She can play in the snow. I can get out. I can film the content I want, where the woods are beautiful and they're white. And I've made that content and I put it here on the channel and it didn't do very, very well. And so I'm probably this year going to be filming content the rest of the year. In addition to this content, when I go out to film this content, I'll be filming nature content at the same time and putting it to music like I always enjoyed doing. And then I'll make a separate channel and I have a library of that content so that I can fulfill that passion, which is another video to explain why I love doing that content. So I'm looking forward to that, to expand, but I want to do it in a time and place where I can do it intelligently. This channel kind of took off accidentally in a haphazard way and went off in a direction I didn't plan. And let's see, I got to turn this thing on. Come on, turn on. Are you even still on? I guess maybe you're not. So this channel took off in a direction I didn't plan. And that's okay. It got me to where I'm at right now. I've made some wonderful friends along the way, met some amazing people, had a chance to make some videos that I never thought I'd be able to make. The ones with the dogs where we put the music to it. What a dream come true. How many people have you known in life that have had a chance to make a music video? And it's really not that difficult. It's a lot easier than I ever thought it would be. And then to go out and make music videos, the ambient music videos like you've always wanted to make, I've had a chance to do that. I've had a chance to sit down and start telling some of the stories already on this channel. So all has not been lost. Now I just am out here really doing what I've always wanted to do with this channel, which is just come out here and talk. Over the next, month, I'm going to be making videos hopefully every day. Maybe for the next 180 days I'll make videos every day, but it's videos of me talking, learning how to improve my speaking. I've talked on here so many times about wanting to go to ibogaine therapy. I want to do a video and explain why I want to go to ibogaine therapy, why that's so important to me, why, using this channel as a business model to raise money. Well, not raise money, but just to use this channel to fund ibogaine and possibly get another Tibetan Mastiff next year. Who knows? That's why I'm so excited to be here today. That's why I was so excited to show you guys this area again. Let's see if we can show you guys this. Let's see, there we go. Where's my face? Okay, there's my face again. So come out here. This is where I want to make the videos. I don't want to make the videos in the living room. I don't want to make the videos down at the park. And it's worth it for me to get in my car and drive out here and do it, even if it's every day. Even if it's every day. This is therapy. This is meaning. This is purpose. And I got the girlfriend down here with me. Her boyfriend is at home. And he's still got that leg infection going on. That bone infection. It's got me worried. It really does. I know it could have been prevented now. So don't ever trust your vet. I figured out more with artificial intelligence than I did from the vet, except for the x-rays and stuff that they did. And the $900 I spent to find out he didn't have cancer. Sons of bitches. So tomorrow I think we'll talk about ibogaine. We'll talk about ibogaine. People have wanted me to talk about ketamine and how I use it therapeutically and medically. And so we'll do that. Trying to think of some other videos that I'd like to make. But I guess just talk about my daily life, what's going on. It seems to be something that people are really starting to enjoy. Maybe talk about my past. I know that suffering sells. And so, yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, Denali, your dad is right here. His face is right here. You want to say goodbye to everybody? Hey, 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 you want to say goodbye to everybody? Who's that? Hey, Denali, Denali, hey. There you go, look at that, there you go. All right, say goodbye to everybody. All right, take care, everybody.